I think that the answer that I'm going to give you is rather similar to an answer that I've given you already, which is it depends why you're napping.
Yeah.
So there is very good evidence that napping is good for cognitive performance. It's very good for your blood pressure. It has many advantages. However, if you are finding that you have to nap on a regular basis and without it you can't function, then it probably suggests you're not sleeping enough at night.
Yeah.
And so, and if you're finding that you are sleeping, 8 or 9 hours at night and still requiring a nap during the day, then it probably suggests that you've got a sleep disorder at night.
Right.
Because something is influencing the quality of your sleep.
Okay.
Now, in the newspapers, there's occasionally these stories that suggest, oh, well, napping increases your risk of dementia or mortality or whatever. And I think that probably represents the fact that if you are having to nap for 2 hours a day, then it probably suggests that you have got sleep apnea, or you have got something else going on with your health, or you've got a neurological disorder that you're brewing dementia already, rather than the nap itself causing the problem.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you like every so often having a nap in the afternoon and enjoy it, go for it. But if you need to take a nap every day, then it suggests that either you're not getting enough sleep at night, or there is something disrupting your nighttime sleep.
Yeah, some underlying problem. So if you are one of the lucky people that manage to have, good nightly sleep, and you can put the occasional nap in, and feel even better from it, how long is a good nap? Because if you go too long, you kind of wake up and you feel like you're like the middle of the night, right?
Yeah. So what you want to try and avoid doing is having a nap and then waking up from very deep sleep.
Yeah.
Typically it takes about 30 minutes to get into very deep sleep. So we tend to say to people, look, if you're going to nap 15, 20 minutes, you'll wake up from stage 2 sleep, which will make you feel rather refreshed, but you won't have that sleep inertia or sluggishness that you get when you wake from stage 3 sleep. The alternative is to wait a little bit longer and have a nap of about 90 minutes, because by that time you should have gone through your first cycle of stage 3 sleep and should be in REM or lighter sleep again, which will make waking up a little bit easier. The other thing to consider is if you are going to get stage 3 sleep in your nap, then that is likely to make it a little bit more difficult for you to get off to sleep at night.
Yeah. That makes sense. Is there anything in these like really short naps of, some people have heard of them doing like a nap for a couple of minutes or less than 5 minutes to get this really...
Yeah, if you can do it, then in fact, that's what people with narcolepsy do. So in narcolepsy, we tend to say to people, look, we can give you all these drugs, and we do give people a lot of medication to try and keep them awake. But actually, a part of the treatment is that, what you're trying to do is you're trying to stop yourself falling asleep when you don't want to. So you have to try and maintain some control over your own life. And so many of my patients will, for example, every day at 11 o'clock or whenever, creep off into a room, or will occasionally even go to the loo and lock themselves in a cubicle and have a nap for 5 or 10 minutes, and that can be sometimes sufficient to stave off sleep for the next few hours. So this is something that can be really helpful if you can do it.
Thanks for watching that clip. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe and check out the full episode. All links are in the description. Be nice, be happy, be cool.